Hello students, in previous section we have already discussed about the demonetization. Means in this chapter, in the third chapter we have already discussed about the national income, price level of the goods and services. Likewise we also discussed about the rate of the interest. Students, today we are going to start the new chapter of the macroeconomics, that is determination of income and employment. Students, here we deal with the determination of the national income under the assumptions of the fixed price of the final goods and services. Likewise, the constant rate of the interest in the economy. Means the theoretical model which is used in the determination of income and employment, which is based on the theory of which is given by the Maynard Keynes. Students, today in this section we will discuss about the aggregate demand and its components. Students, in the chapter National Income Accounting, we have already discussed about the consumption, investment, or maybe the total output of the final goods and the services in the economy, means in the national income. And these terms, they are used in accounting in the sense the denoting the actual values of these terms which measure by the activities within the economy in a certain year. Means these actual values or accounting values, these are the ex post measures of these items. Means these two terms, means the consumption and the investment, these two terms can be used with the different ways. Then what is the consumption and what is the investment? All of you know here the consumption see, the consumption may denote not what people have actually consumed in given period, but they had to plan the consumed during the year. Means here, in the determination of the income and the employment, the consumption concept refers it may denote not what the people have actually consumed in a given period, but they have to plan to consume during the year. And investment See students, the investment concept of which refers is it can mean the amount a producer plans to add in or his or her inventory. All of you know inventory. Inventory means it is the stock of the unsold here the investment can be the amount a producer plan to add in his or her inventory means in the stock of the unsold gold or stock of the raw material. Means it may be different from what the person or what the individual ends up doing. So for example, say a person or a producer, he plans to add the 100 rupees worth goods to his or her stock by the end of the year. Means here the producer planned investment is the rupees 100 or worth of the rupees 100 goods. But what happened here? Due to see students, a producer plans to add the 100 rupees worth of goods in stock by the end of the year. Means he is planned the investment is the rupees 100 in that year. But what happened? Due to the unforeseen upsurge of the demand, means increase in the demand for the goods and services in the market for his product, the volume of his sale exceeds, means the volume of his product it may be increases, and what he has planned to sell and he meet the extra demand, so he has to sell the worth of the rupees 30 from his stock. Means here the planned investment of the producer is rupees 100, but what happened? His actual investment is rupees 70. Means here the producer plans to maybe add the 100 rupees worth of goods in his stock by the end of the year, but due to the unforeseen upsurge of the demand for his goods in the market and the volume of his sale increases, and what he has planned to sell the market, then he made the extra demand from the people in the market, so he has to sell the worth of the rupees 30 from his stock. So at the end of the year, at the end of the year, his inventory goes up by the 100 minus 30 means the 70 rupees, which means here the land investment of the producer is 100 rupees. But what happened? The demand for his product in the market, which is exceeds, and his actual or ex post investment become the 70 rupees only because of the unforeseen upsurge of the demand for his product in the market, and volume of the product also exceeds. So the plan, so his actual or ex post investment become the 70 rupees only. So we call it is the planned values of the variables of the consumption, investment, or maybe the output of the final goods. And these are the X and X measures. See here, the producer plans 100 rupees of the worth of the goods at the end of the year, but due to the unforeseen upsurge demand, means the increase in the demand for his product in the market, his sale of the product also exceeds, and at the end of the year, his inventory goes up by the 70 rupees, and here we call the planned values of the variables of the consumption and investment, and here the maybe we call it is the planned values of the output of the final goods, and their X and X measures. Then what is the X and X measure and X post measures? See here, X and X post measures means see students, what is the excellent measures? Excellent measures means these measures look at the future event and which is based on the possible predictions. Here the accelerate measures which is look at the future event and which is based on the possible prediction, and it also refers to the desired measures which is planned in the economy. Means here the accelerate measures which depicts means which describe what has been planned. Here the accelerated measures which describe what has been planned. Means here they look at the future event which is based on the possible prediction. And what is the ex post measures? See students, ex post measures means it refers to the results, means after they have occurred. Means here the ex post measures which refers to the actual measures that take place in the economy during the year. Means here these measures depicts or these measures describe what has actually happened. See here the ex post measures which describe what has actually happened. Means students, the ex ante measure which depicts the what has been planned and ex post measure which depicts or which describes what has actually planned. Means students, here what the people have actually consumed in a given year. Means the consumption may denote not what the people have actually consumed in given year, but they had planned to consume during the year. And the investment can mean the amount a producer planned to add in his or her inventory. Inventory means the stock of the unsold raw material. Means it may be different from what the individual ends up doing. So students, this is all about the aggregate demand and its component. Hope all of you understood this concept. In your examination they may be asked for 1 mark question. Give the meaning of the ex ante measures or ex post measures. Hope all of you understood. Thank you.